Alright. Sorry, I just used
Where are we at in what state we're doing this in?
what?
Albuquerque? Or San Francisco.
You know much the Facebook?
I'm sorry.
This?
Huh?
Facebook.
Oh yeah, I have a case. Yeah, I have a case. Sorry, that's what I was muted. Hello, Your Honor. It's lovely to meet you as well as everybody else in the jury and fucking opposing counsel.
Who's the principal of the
My name is Pickle. I'm going to be representing the Blonde law firm to
The black guy. The black.
person
Oh, so Pickle. Pickle.
day-to-day.
What?
Pickle really getting into what he did personally over a 6 month period, 3 months of which he could not pay for rent. The rent applicable to this case is going to be at least $5,000 per month. Is how much he needed to pay, aka a mortgage that was not paid. The 6 months that were applicable is because he lost his job, and the reasons why he could not afford to keep his house over the 3 month period of at least $15,000 in all, according to our research studies, as well as the bills that were on top of that, including water, electricity, whatever the fuck else. That is not up to us. We're just looking for the $15,000 straight across the board, Your Honor. The specific for day-to-day, as his roommate here, Adam Smash, wasn't also able to pay. So therefore, they're both being prosecuted today for the civil charges on rent payment, rent due, and missed payments, so that way we could get our money back, $15,000 of the state of Florida's Arizona, as well as it's happening in a 3 month period today. Week after that period of which we needed the money back, giving them enough time, being 2 months, and after the first month we noticed they weren't able to pay. They told us why, which is they couldn't find a job, and even after we offered them 2 different positions in their own workforce, they were able to not work because of us. Also be able to provide evidence for that, and without further ado, Your Honor, that would be all for now. Thank you.
Alright. Defense, would you like to,
Nice, big, quick as fuck.
was it opening statement?
Thank you.
No, we would like to stay silent.
So we're trying them for fellow man payment?
Yeah,
Got it, got it.
that's Jack Black. Oh my god.
If I crash one more time, I'm killing Zoom.
The Aiden? I better not be Aiden.
If my game crashes one more time, you're dying.
Fair enough.
I'll kill you. I'm sending you to a Lizzie now. You're my new Tesla.
Hey, I don't
I've never been ran over by a Tesla before.
You're about to be.
Yeah, reset. Defense. Prosecution. Would you like to take the time to go gather your
Yes,
evidence?
we would like to go get your evidence.
Can I get 5 pieces of evidence, Your Honor? 5 pieces.
4 pieces of evidence. Do you have an objection to that defense?
You're not.
Alright. You have 2 minutes to go.
Alright, what are we trying to get here? Bank statements?
Yeah, so first we're gonna have to have bank statements to certify, how long they haven't had payments sent to us, and we're gonna have the authorization from the judge to say that we got their information, saying that they do have enough money to be able to pay for it, except they don't want to because they don't have a job yet. The internet activity to say why they were, fired and how we're able to talk with them via Gmail. And
You want to put serious violence or
yeah, that doesn't matter. It's fine. We can go for resignation letter.
It's my fault.
Nah, I'm gonna bring the book.
that dude quit his job now that he was fired?
No, we'll motion for it to be a like a text that was sent or some shit that for his
Okay, let's see what you mean.
Let me go though. What you got there?
I got the bank statement and the resignation.
Okay, you have one more to get. I don't even know what you got.
Oh, shit.
Oh, workplace violation. Yeah. Okay, the reason why he was fired is because of drugs. Same issue that I presented in your audit. Reasons that we fired him from our own job. Go back. Let's go.
Hold on, the one.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, Xavier.
Oh yeah. He, I don't.
get in, Xavier.
Oh, there's one item.
Alright, crashed. Move.
Oh,
Join.
No.
Oh.
The main attorney, move.
No. Move your
You're literally a
mouth.
child. You
Did
have
you
no
think
idea
this-
what the law is.
Fun items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna win.
Bruh,
No, that's why you're gonna lose. Move.
The only piece.
I'm about to slap fuck out of you.
Really sorry.
You're going in the cell
That's
whatever at the
59
very.
children in throat.
Oh, it's even-
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, here you go. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care if we lose anymore.
Bob,
Just get him
Favor,
arrested.
go get the cell phone so we can give the cell.
Get him
Shut up.
arrested. I don't want him near me.
Your Honor, I would like to remove my assistant from the court.
No, you will
Pick up the
not.
phone.
Riley, just scoot over, bro. Just scoot over.
No, I would like to remove him due to the fact that he's not helping whatsoever and is being annoying.
I second that motion, Ryan.
Third.
Oh,
You moved too loud.
He
Didn't
has
even need him.
a 13-inch boot to the ass.
Indeed.
Oh, we're ready.
All right. Prosecution, do you have all your evidence?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
Go ahead and.
First, I would like to submit this as a motion for a termination. This is going to be a termination from his first job, also Exhibit A. This is going to closely identify and highlight the fact of which job he was fired from. He was fired from a steel corporation, Your Honor. This is a manufacturing job. He was a welder for about 2 years, and he was making at least $20 an hour. Although, the time he was fired, he had accumulated enough money so that we didn't have to apply for another job for quite some time. This is told to us directly from himself, so that way he wouldn't have to be concerned about rent. We offered him some deals to go into a smaller house or even an apartment that we also sell. But he decided to keep his mortgage, decided to keep the same payments every month for $5,000. Now, if you think this is a lot of money, it is not a lot of money. This is just the amount that he wanted. So the amounts submitted are going to be, not the amounts, but the job that he was fired from. They submitted reasonable termination resulting in drugs. He was found that was found on his person, as well as when it was found on his person, he was also then subjected to a drug testing, which he then failed. And the drug in question had to be crack cocaine. Now, that'll be all from now on. That Exhibit B is going to say workplace safety violation. This is the safety violation of which was taking place. He cut someone with a steel grinder, and it fucking flew into their skin. Their bone matter went everywhere. A bunch of blood on her. This shit was crazy.
It was wild,
So-
man. It was like, yeah, man, like it freaking tore to his fucking sternum. I mean, that dude was fucked.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh, my bad, sorry.
I like his explanation better.
His entire arm from his wrist to his elbow was completely fucked. So he's not able to use his arm, and now he has to have a different job, which he does have. He has another job now, and he's being compensated for the amounts he needed for the hospital bill, not from the clan of the cage, but from the corporation. This is also taken into consideration as to why he was fired, Your Honor, and from Steel Corporation we were able to get this evidence. That way we could prosecute for these reasons of him not being able to pay. We did get this approved by the judge. We don't need a search warrant only because we figured out why he was fired and who we could go to authorize this on the form that we are, of course, prosecuting today. That'll be Exhibit B. Exhibit C here is going to highlight the fact that bank statements have more than enough money to be able to pay for the amounts submitted in the by $15,000 as well as $500,000. Your Honor, he has been saving enough money to live off of this. You could pay off the entire amount for the house if he wanted to, which is $100,000. He's been able to pay at least 6 months, so he has enough money to be able to pay for it. We authorized this from the judge so that way he could have this evidence in an offshore account, so that way we could view his money that is in escrow, as well as the money that is in the bank account being sent and submitted by the corporation of which he's working for, being us. We also had to fire him, not fire him, but he wouldn't show up to work, and as I stated earlier, we tried to give him work so that way he could pay for the rent, the monthly payment of the mortgage, which he wouldn't be able to pay for. And I would like us to also, but the bank statements also identified that the amounts that stopped payments were exactly 3 months ago. And this one affidavit is going to highlight, Exhibit D, is going to highlight the fact that my client was the one who submitted emails upon emails, amounts needed, as well as the person in the cage pretty much not responding to the emails, but responding beforehand, as well as the conversations that take place between the two can also be stated if needed. I also have internet activity. This shows exactly how the payments are made. This is done through a app called Fuck My Account. Now, Fuck My Account is solely for the fact that it is payment based solely. It is not specific to our application. It's not our app. It's just a very basic form of payment that is used for anybody in our community, for them to be able to pay for their mortgage or rent. That'll be all, yeah. That'll be, yeah.
He also has Grindr open while we were searching that. So be careful. It's got a little.
Oh.
Alright.
Men's.
Defense, would you like
Apologies,
to
Your Honor, but
or...
he was speaking so quiet I could not hear anything he said.
No, seriously, dude, you fucking.
Your Honor, my client requests a speedy trial, so anything I said doesn't have to be repeated if I don't wish to be.
I was defend if I don't actually know what I'm defending against, because I couldn't hear what the accusation was.
Brother.
The accusation was that there's a lot of talking, I apologize. But the accusation was that he was fired from his job due to drug use and unsafe
A safety violation.
what was it? Workplace safety violations. There was evidence that he did have money to pay for. Was he a renter?
Huh?
Yes. He's renting the home at the time.
Oh yeah, he was renting
And that
through a
he has
mortgage.
avoided paying rent for his place for a while.
And
Would you
then
like to cross-examine
failed to pay.
first, or would you like to gather your own evidence?
I don't know about you,
I
but
would like to gather my own evidence.
I like
Your
my
Honor.
water running, so I pay on
Of
time.
course. Allow me.
I spilled my Gatorade. Damn it.
You will have
Dumbass.
2 minutes to gather the evidence you need.
Yeah, that
If I can fucking be able
I
to go.
mean, I think I was talking kind of loud. I don't know. I wasn't that quiet.
Nah, dude, it's like.
Yo, was
you
that
speak
weed?
so
Is that
fast.
No. No.
That,
Yeah,
hey, is that
You
weed?
got your
No.
iPhone.
That's marijuana?
You're just hiding.
Oh, that's funny.
That
You know
better
what, you know
not.
what?
It's
That
hidden.
better not be that the devil's lettuce I see there.
You can't see anything.
It's that good kush.
Believe that.
No.
You want to
that-
grab it? You
It
free?
better not be Pineapple
Zoom.com.
Express.
Yep, it's Zoom.com.
What's up?
Sick. Fuck.
Also,
Let me see
for
this.
cocaine?
Let me
A day.
see
Usually
what
you
this is.
judge.
Don't you
see what
dare.
this is.
Let me know if I
Don't you dare
I've got
reach in.
anything.
Let me see what it is.
I'm reaching into here.
What part are we at?
Put it on table. Let me see. Let's see.
So,
I don't have to do what I don't want to.
We
the
oh,
prosecution
oh,
has
oh,
just
oh,
submitted a lot of evidence about
Let me test that.
on how
Well, I
Bob,
didn't test
Bob.
that.
they were
Get back
pervert over there
Let me test
was
it.
fired from his work due to
Let me test it.
the system due to during a drug test and workplace safety
Let me see
it.
violations
Let me
see it.
that he
Let's see it.
refused to
It's
pay
right here.
rent
Let me see it.
Give me some
I need
weed,
to-
man.
living for
I need to
some
see
time.
if make sure it's not laced with
That's what this
fentanyl.
case is.
Come on.
Let me see if it's not laced with it. No. Cause it's better if
Interesting.
I go out.
This is
So
not
right
my
now, defense is gathering their
Go,
now
give me
defense
some
is
They
cocaine,
gathering
man.
shit. They're trying to figure out what they
Um,
can do to figure it
evidence,
out.
and they
Give me
have
some
refused to
cocaine.
cross-examine evidence.
Alright, so that's gonna go bad for them. No,
Oh,
cross-examination's gonna go bad for them. You always wanna cross-examine.
Stop reaching.
Give me the fucking weed, bro. Right here. Just put it right here.
Your Honor, I'd like to remind the court that they have not submitted their opening statement yet, as well as a cross-examination. If they would wish to do so,
Well,
they
they
can.
kind of have to know the opening statement. Because if they don't want to do cross-examination, because usually, if you do cross-examination and you don't,
withheld their
they probably would want to make the opening statement now, just so they can get out of the way and not keep getting reminded.
Soon.
Would you like to have
the weed.
We soon.
I'll look for my opening statement to be represented as evidence instead.
Your Honor, that is not available. They have to
Very
say
well.
their opening statement for them to present evidence as well as cross-examine. If they're not able to identify themselves,
give me
then they're
that
not able
cocaine,
to.
man.
Let me try it, bro. Cause I
No,
can
calm down.
literally learn where it's
Zoom
from.
It's up to you. That's if you want to let
Man,
them
please
bring
sit
evidence
back.
and do opening statement. Up to you.
well, I can't exactly make for them, so
First evidence I would like to present to the court would be proof of evidence ownership of the
Damn, you got it.
reclaimed rented apartment. Signed by the landlord himself. Proof of full ownership and no need of renting.
Objection, Your Honor. Newfound evidence.
No
as well as,
objection, Your
Your
Honor.
Honor,
on what grounds?
newfound evidence. This is because if we weren't able to identify that this is already a owned establishment, then he wouldn't be paying us to be able to live there. If he already owned this establishment, then he wouldn't be paying the bills on top of that, or at least not to our
Under my
corporation,
client
to our
is
app.
a senile man who had been taken advantage of and is
Your Honor,
being
This is
equally
newfound evidence as well. They don't have evidence to back
blamed
whether
for
or
these
not
crimes.
That could be
actually
called
owned.
character evidence, okay? Well, since he is
Now,
paying
the relevance of this senile man does not stop the fact that he agreed to sign a contract in which he
and
was
also,
supposed
if he
to
is
pay
in the
rent.
house, he is
Rent
Exactly.
was
Why
due and he did not pay. Your Honor.
make sure everything's good with the house. Make sure the
Here in the
plumbing's
state, great
Contract
state
of
of
which
He's
New
my
required by
client
law.
did not know what
Albuquerque.
he was signing.
He's required by law to
Then
keep
you
paying
would have
his
to present a
condition.
different type of
He
case
was-
to
Owns
say.
it. If it's in bad condition, then
He
he would
went
get
and
like
grabbed the
some.
pen. We did not put
fines.
the pen in his hand. We explained it very thoroughly and
As
very,
kind
very
of,
well to the pen. And he signed. He said, I agree. He was paying for the first 6 months, and now he did not pay all of a sudden. You tell me. See, now is not the word I would use for that man.
You're Colombian.
okay, so yeah, yeah, he's being required to keep the house in
Your
good
Honor,
condition. Or make sure if
he's
he
going
needs
inside to
at
get
least.
more. Is that allowed, Your Honor?
No.
That's when I'm not going to point out everything.
Yes, I've actually dropped it and went to re-grab it.
Look, give me my weed. Give me my weed back. I'm showing you such history to everyone.
Oh, stay quiet.
All these
You good.
I would like to represent, Your Honor, the travel logs of my client, which clearly states that at the current of this so-called failed report to pay the rent, he was within a different state, Your Honor. Signed by the police officer, which was in charge of his travel.
I don't have anything bad.
No, I'm not gonna ask that question because it could be some
As he was being taken to a different state psychiatric facility for an evaluation on whether or not he could be deemed safe to live within his own home by himself, signed by Dr. Roger Smith.
But what the fuck? Was he right there? What? Oh, there he is.
And lastly, the police officer in charge of taking him there as a transport did a test of any potential substances and found that his blood showed no signs of such alcohol use or drug use.
Your Honor,
signed
objection.
by Officer Robert
Grounds.
Danny.
Grounds are that this was not what we claimed for. He was abusing drugs before. The fact that they caught him on a day that he did not have drugs does not mean that he has not been using drugs at the time.
Exactly.
Man's a
So that'd
crack
be
fiend.
an objection
He's
for relevance.
shooting up in the back of alleyways. We've seen him. We've caught him with a criminal record.
This does not be relevance of the case because if he was
This can't be
tested
relevant.
today, it wouldn't matter because regardless of which, he was already fired for drugs and it
Correct.
doesn't matter
What
if he's
question?
fucking sober now.
He was fired because he was
I
on
know we don't have witnesses
the
until after
so-called,
cross-examination of the prosecution. They don't want
zombie dick drug.
Well, it's
What's
cocaine,
why?
but yeah.
I mean, a name like that, Your Honor,
Cocaine.
that he described. I mean, that's how he got fired.
That's my notes.
Your Honor, my client is a
Just so I can keep up to
old man
date.
who cannot tell weed from a flower.
But drugs are drugs, and he still did it.
Oh,
He snorted right through his
What did
nose.
they plead, by the way? Did they
Your Honor,
plead
this
He
is
insanity?
shot it
the
up.
case of my client
He looked for that
being
nice little
subjected
vein, and he's
I
to
see,
a
plead
false
not guilty.
accusation to pay money for something he should not be paying money for.
Your Honor, is that all
He
the
should not have
evidence?
paid rent to begin with due to the fact the property was under his name.
This is newfound evidence as well.
Your Honor, this is an attempt of money
Wait,
theft through a
what?
loophole
Can I
in
ask
the
the
law.
question?
yes, you may. Sorry, forgive us.
No. To the defense. Defense. Did your client keep the house in good condition? Make sure the plumbing was good, all that kind of stuff, electricity, all that kind of stuff.
My
Did he
client
keep
was
it in
bedridden
valid?
for 17 months at the time of which he was transported to the facility
Of course.
and had
That's fine.
was not able to properly clean the house at the time due to the fact that he was bedridden.
Of course.
Oops,
Okay.
I just pressed jump.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Just making sure.
How's he bedridden?
He's old.
He was old and it takes him exactly 2 hours to stand up.
This so-called
2 hours?
senile man, let's add.
Are you like 120, good sir?
Somehow can jack off to a lot of porn.
He's 97, Your Honor.
See now my
97.
nuts.
Dang.
If
They'll
needed, I can
kick
grab
him.
the birth certificate to prove it.
Your Honor, that would be newfound evidence.
Your
Objection.
Honor, no.
That's
Your
hearsay.
Honor.
No.
That's hearsay.
That's hearsay.
That's
Wait.
Make sure it doesn't wither away. Calm down.
Yeah, if signed it pass.
I doubt a birth certificate of that age would even
I got my
exist.
notes
Give
ready.
me my.
97.
Oof.
This man was born during the Great Depression.
And,
He should have been dead.
Oh my god.
And
Again.
move on, since this is gonna
Relevance.
go nowhere. I think we should hear the defense out.
Alright.
May I cross-examine the evidence if they're done?
Yeah, we will
Should
cross
we just
examine.
move on to asking if prosecution wishes to cross
See what we got here.
They probably want cross-examination. But we should probably ask if the defense has any other things to mention.
Do you have anything else you would like to add?
That is all, Your Honor.
Let's see.
Very well.
Then,
Take a
now,
seat.
move on.
Prosecution, would you like to come cross-examine?
Yes,
I feel
man.
we're gonna lose.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
so first evidence.
We won't.
Psych
I
valve.
ain't not
Psych
touching that,
valve.
dog.
That wouldn't be done by a
Who gave you a-
doctor. That wouldn't be done by a doctor. It'd be by
I wanna
a
be done by a
psychiatric.
I can't hear you, ass. Speak louder.
Fuck,
Special delivery.
idiot. Fuck you. Anyway, Your Honor, they have no evidence stating the age of the person in the cage. We don't know exactly how old
He
they
said
are.
you're old and you need to pay.
Your Honor,
Hey, shit.
the only thing
No,
that
the
we
way
have
money I'm
here
paying
to
for
say that
is
he may
Mexican cartel
be
because I need
over
that
the
shit.
You can tell
age
that
limit
he-
for working
Your
is
Honor.
psychiatric evaluation, but we don't have this as an actual.
Your Honor,
See,
the
now-
prosecution is harassing my client.
The only thing
Honor,
we do have
to us.
is
Didn't
a
ask
psychiatric
him his
evaluation done by
He
a
thought
doctor.
I touched my hand.
We don't know the exact
Don't worry,
Ain't nobody
age from the
touching you,
doctor.
little
If
crusty
we
old
could
ass
have
man.
a expert
Shit.
witness to be able to verify this document,
fucking
that would be
crusty
great.
man.
So I'll put that in questioning
Fucking
for now.
crack
I
fiend.
don't know exactly the
Very
Fuck you saying down in the
what
air,
they
bro.
tried to do with that.
I
With the
cannot
breath
understand
alcohol test
shit. I
results
cannot
didn't
understand
specify
anything he's
exactly
saying.
when this
Me
was
either, bro.
taken.
Oh,
We don't know when this breath alcohol
This
test
motherfucker
result
like the-
was taken for the
the movie Shrek.
breathalyzer,
It's like goddamn
Not
fucking
all.
hat.
alcohol,
Speak louder.
toxicology, or if this was done for any type of drugs, or which other
Okay.
type of drugs may have been found or may not have been found. Your Honor, cocaine does not stay in the
Well, you
system for
had to speak
longer than a
loud,
few
boy.
months. So for them to do for them to do test results on drugs as well as alcohol,
Wait, what you
this
say,
would not be
bro?
relevant to the case at all.
Give him a minute. I'm
So
gonna take a
this will
piss.
have to be stricken out because we already have 2 documents here stating that he was fired from 2 different establishments, 2 of them being our own because he wanted to give them the chance to work for the money, as well as his own job firing him for the cocaine found in the system, as well
got a
as
job,
workplace
nigga.
safety violation. Anyway, the next one here, travel lugs. 17 months is quite a long time. So why he's been paying for the goddamn house, the mortgage, this whole time if he's apparently been gone for 17 months and bedridden? How the fuck did he apply for the goddamn
Give out
house?
his taxes. He
Oh.
doesn't want the IRS. If I was to give
What
an
is
example.
What is the adoption thing for?
Okay, well, regardless of whether
Yeah.
or not he bought the house, he would still have to go to the house and be able to clean the fucking house and utilize the house that he's paying for. How the heck would he have a freaking, not a neighbor, but a roommate, which I stated beforehand, was also not able to pay? The roommate not being able to pay as well as the person in the cage, this warrants enough information to verify the fact that they did rent out the house, that it was not some house that he owns. Otherwise, he would not be paying for the house to rent it out, as well as the bills that are accumulated would not be paid out through our application, fuck your bank account. This would be paid through his own subsidiaries, as well as his own types
Speak
of ways
loud,
to pay
bro.
through these corporations. Without further ado, Your Honor, the proof of ownership, I would like to question that. So we'll put the
No, you are.
witness
He's
up
not
to the
thinking. He's not
stand.
speaking loud.
We'll put the witness up to the stand, okay?
Witness?
AKA being the fucking old piece of shit in there.
You would like to pick a witness.
No,
We
no,
would like to
the old fuck.
I'm gonna
question.
turn him on.
The old
You
guy.
wish to question the old man? Are you fine with his
Or
defense?
the roommate. Or the roommate.
Would you like to
Don't
refer?
worry,
The
I'm
roommate's
still
missing.
speaking. He's
I'm
not-
clear.
Please allow us to question the roommates. Who doesn't even know what is happening.
Yeah,
Sam,
they're
hold on,
clearly
let me see that.
responding to
Sam,
me.
do you
They
know what's
can
happening
clearly
right
hear
now?
me.
No, hell no.
That's crazy.
These motherfuckers are lying. I pay all my money.
You know,
Now's not the time to
And
question
as
the
stated,
witness.
I don't know where it went.
figured out that he owes
Where'd it
money.
go?
Yes, you are.
The ownership or travel logs.
No, the psychiatrist. And as
Right
stated on the psychiatric evaluation, he suffers from both schizophrenia and memory loss.
Get relevant, Your Honor.
Who is this done
So
by?
if he
Was it
was
done by a
Yes,
doctor?
Where was this
If
when
it was
we
done by a
asked?
doctor, that wouldn't be submissible
Did he
as a
just
piece of evidence,
magically
unless you
became-
can
No,
state
Your Honor,
exactly
tell
how
him
they
to
did
shut
This
that
the
was
fuck up,
signed
man.
and evaluated by a Dr. Robert Smith,
Right,
as
so the
previously
Robert
stated.
Smith. But we don't have a psychiatric
All right,
evaluation.
all
We only
right.
have a
No,
doctor's
no,
note to say that
We have
he has dementia
been
and
given a name.
schizophrenia. But we don't have
This
an actual
is the psychiatric
evaluation.
evaluation.
That's the document that you're stating, but it's not grounds for a psychiatric. It can only be grounds for a doctor's note because it's a doctor. It's not an actual psychiatric physician. That'd be a completely different. It'd be a fucking therapist. A psychiatric physician would have different grounds for different paperwork. A doctor could approve of it, but then you would have to go to the psychiatrist.
Therapists also have doctor in front of their names. You know that, right?
No. For a therapist, it would
do?
be different. They would have to be able to prescribe certain things as well as document different types of behaviors. A doctor it lists things that are prorated in the first hand.
I'm 18 and I'm just going off what I
documentation
know
of
from
the
YouTube
person.
Shorts. I have no idea what he's saying.
Very well.
What do you want me to do?
Professional.
All I just
Your
know
Honor,
is like half the therapists out there has doctor in front of their names, and that's what I was going off of. Like half the shit he said is like a foreign language to me.
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's like a whole entire
I just like to question the witness,
In
please.
terms of this being stricken off, that seems fair. Since
For living
alcohol is not.
narcosis, I would say yes. The other two, I think we can put in coercion.
Why are you always cyaniding me?
Because the
Aye.
drugs
Because they
he
both
was
have very
originally
good.
tested
Both of them
for
have good
was-
arguments for the other two, but if everyone have an alcohol test,
When I was a child, I
get rid of
yearned for the
that.
mines.
Alcohol had
There's
nothing
been
to do with
disproven.
it.
That
Take the
joke.
paper, that's what you said there.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, but what about the vacancy?
Take the paper.
Oh, Zim.com, shut up.
The Nether.
Yo, Louis Scottish? Oh shit.
Steve, shut up, man.
Alright.
You just got to speak up.
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken?
Ew,
I was
what the
moaning,
hell?
man.
so if they're able to provide the
Bro,
Take
can you
the
stop
paper.
jumping
either
for a
the
minute, bro?
doctor,
I'm like getting dizzy
Make
here.
it hard.
apparently the
Stop
doctor's the only one who
pushing.
can talk,
Whoa!
or the oh my god, this guy. Okay, or the what is it?
Take the paper. No, that's for him. That's for him.
No,
That's for him. Oh, he's here, paper.
not bad.
It's adoption papers for him or
No,
whatever.
that was
Call
deportation.
objection.
It's different.
We can see your booty.
Okay, so was the
Back
the
to
alcohol
the
test
the
results
deportation.
stricken out?
Did you call objection?
Versus-
Oh,
That
yeah.
would come down.
Those were stricken out.
Did you call objection?
Vietnam's called. They
Hmm?
said they need the Lorax
Did you call
back.
objection?
Okay, so we'll bring in one witness,
I've
being
called
the
objection
doctor
to my
or the
client being called
roommates,
as witness.
or the roommate.
Oh,
But that'll be all for
Yana,
now.
we
They
have
do have the
objection
witnesses.
by the
when-
witness standards. The defense is declared that they will not be bringing up the witness as with the Fifth Amendment.
That's fine. We don't need them.
So
As
no
well as a
witness?
roommate. As well as a roommate.
Well, unless the defense does want to bring up someone else, then I don't know.
So the
Defense,
old man
would
is
you
a
like
no,
to bring up a
but
witness?
What about the roommates or the doctor?
I do not have a witness to call up, Your Honor.
I guess this will be just in a question then. We'll just have that in question.
Very well.
What happened to the other one? What was that? I swear there was another one.
Judge
I
Judy.
thought there was two. Somebody must have knocked it off.
Okay, should we just move on?
Knocked one off.
I think
They
it was
lying,
travel
bro.
logs.
I didn't even hear the other one.
Oh yes.
I'll go get
This
some.
travel log's missing.
Pay on my rents, bro.
Thank you very much, Louie.
You lying.
Yep.
Where's that?
What's up, Zim?
I thought they were accusing people of being a pedophile.
No
or
fucking
something.
wonder.
No, this is
Alright.
rent.
You don't have a wife.
I pay on my rent. Fuck
I do. I miss you.
Forget what happens
Stay
now.
quiet and I'll handle it.
I'm usually very low.
If
They
if
lying,
none
man.
wants to bring up a witness, then they will move on to closing statements. We will not be talking to you. We'll
How
probably
much
be
money
talking
he
to the
accusing me
jury.
for?
But if this is a judge vote,
24.
then they'll be
Okay.
talking to you. But they want to talk to the jury if it's a jury vote. But I think we should go for.
How much
Zim,
money?
Shut up.
24K,
Let's go
right?
for
How
a
much money
judge
we
vote,
suing for this
just
fucker?
so it's more simple.
How much money we
So
suing?
this is
24K?
their case
15K.
against the
15K? Alright,
Jojo
15K.
guy. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I cannot think of names, but I do want to go against the
It's very
Jojo guy.
Alright.
I'll play with a ski.
Time for closing statements.
Prosecution goes first
Alright.
for the closing.
Prosecution.
You wanna
What
Let me
is your
do the
closing
closing
No,
statement. What do you
let,
want to do?
let an EP.
No, you
let
good,
an
you
EP.
good. You got it.
Let my boy.
What do you want
let
me
an
to say?
EP. He's a good
Anything you
lawyer.
want, man. You
Good
can say
Let EP in.
Then an
Fuck it up. Alright,
No,
got you.
EP.
Mr.
No,
EP.
EP.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
I got
yes,
you.
No, my bad, my bad.
Make this shit funny right now.
Alright.
but
Mr. EP,
Gotta
come
make
up
some-
to the gate. Everyone else back off for now.
I'm backing off.
Come in,
I'm
Mr.
backing off.
There you are.
What's up, man?
Alright.
is that an EP?
Prosecution.
Oh shit, Mr. EP's our
What are your
witness?
closing statements?
Alright. Let me stand
Oh,
up.
God, I keep dropping
Oh.
evidence because of hand tracking.
Come
Hold
closer.
on.
I can't
All
quite
right,
hear you.
all right. Bailiff, your zipper's down first of all.
He's not wearing pants, actually.
all right. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit of fun here, but
God damn, you thought it was
our
a beer. You a
closing statement
femboy?
is showing the evidence that we have shown today,
My bad.
seeing how we have clearly proven that the defendant is not senile, and have been shown that he knew that he lived in the approximate area, and he also knew that he failed to pay. All we're asking is just to be paid back the $15K. You left a mess of the house. He
Are you
left
accepting
shit
plea
stains
deals?
all over his room. I mean, he spelled out Coraline with it. I don't know who the fuck Coraline is.
Fucking liar, you think it's in my
They
house.
could do a
Coraline.
plea deal, but this case is ended. They could do a plea deal.
That is fair.
Feces, sir. Feces.
Oh.
That just sounds like a Monday
Yeah,
night.
That was busted, boy.
All right.
The
Will that be
man
all?
claimed, and also what we also found back there, his failed rap career. I swear, don't look it up. It's horrible. But like I
Yeah, look it
said,
up. You'll see how I got.
horrible. Broke. Anyways,
My bad, chill.
should never leave his day job type shit. It's not good. Anyways, like I said, we are trying to show and prove that we just want our money. That's it. We're not looking for anything more. If he wants to shoot up dope in the back of an alleyway while he's sucking a hobo off, then he can do that as he wish.
I ain't paying you shit.
Damn. But he knows that he owes us money. He is not senile and he understands. That's really all I can give. Thank you.
All right. Defense. Your closing statement.
Your Honor, this is a clear action of trying to get a senile old man to pay money of which he does not own as evidence, even of which, if what I claim is not true, they did not provide a search warrant for the supposed scene of the house.
I stated that.
I believe there was a reason given for not needing a search.
Since the property is ours, we do not need to divulge a search warrant.
Because of the contract.
Yep.
Contract is okay.
In which case, the contract has been invalid due to the fact that I have brought valid proof that he had ownership of the house for the past 3 to 4 years.
That was leased to the defendant during the time.
Let's not argue over this. This is closing statements, and there's no point in making objections since it is still closing statements. So, don't know. But for now, continue.
No, you're not.
Why are you throwing the
I have
Bible
nothing
at him?
more to
You know
say,
that
Your
would just
Honor,
make
other
him more
than to
holy.
please not let a senile old man suffer more at the
Go ahead.
hands of people using the loopholes within the law
for
to
making
pay
me
what they should
holy.
not be paying.
He's only got like a
I'll
few
take
years
that.
left.
I'll
Why
take
not?
There's
Okay.
loophole. They can't. The lawyers sometimes do use loopholes.
What kind of loopholes do we have?
They're bad.
Alright.
It's a lot. In housing court, you can have all kinds of loopholes.
Well, bad intentions, mate.
Dude, that's what court is, loopholes.
Yeah.
Loopholes after loopholes.
Is that all defense?
That is all, Your Honor.
Who threw that book? Who threw
Alright.
that book? Hey. Ow! Your Honor, you just hit me.
Alright.
Sue me then.
So-
Sue me then.
I guess I should ask if they wish to do a plea deal or something.
Your Honor, we're not asking for any.
If needed, we will take the plea deal.
If they did have a plea deal, then we could, but they didn't submit any plea deals. They didn't ask for one.
She could go plea deal?
It's already closing
What kind of
statements, Your
plea
Honor.
deal? What are we kind of looking for?
So how many charges was there? How many?
15,000.
I believe the charge is just they're trying to
Just trying to get our money back.
get reimbursement for the claimed missed payments.
Jojo, can you?
I know that. I've
come
heard
here for a
that,
second?
but
Jojo, can you come in the evidence room for a second?
is it more than 2 charges? That's what I'm saying.
I have the evidence.
I can't hear Pickle from here.
Huh?
Can I?
Oh, well, if
Like,
you
I bet
want
you
to say
were
that
cool. I love
the 15,000 is different from the missed payments, it wouldn't be. But we could also add on the fact that he was fucking late for so many of his shifts that we had to fire him. But that wouldn't actually be the case, though. He was just fired. So there's no other charges than just that.
For one
the
charge.
missed payments, yeah.
It's just that one charge. Well, just one charge then.
Thank you.
We just want him to pay.
Out of pocket.
So,
Yeah.
Just take my coke, take my counsel.
Hmm.
You fucking fat bitch.
Don't do that.
I'm actually
If you say
150
guilty,
pounds.
biased.
Alright?
If you say guilty, then
I'm not
it could
even
look a
fat.
wee bit biased. So
I am
just-
fat, 260. Not proud of it, but
Oh,
overwhelming
go, go,
evidence.
go, go.
Let's go.
It's overwhelming
Buff, that's
evidence.
a man, sweet
Couple
man.
pieces of evidence
Yeah.
that's still in question. So,
Every chair I sit, I break.
Please, I just want to do something.
What?
Oh, what?
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 Hey, yo, what?
Oh, snap!
No, that's fucking crazy.
Shoot.
okay, I think just not guilty.
Oh, everybody's
Not
like,
guilty.
What?
He's
That's honestly crazy.
Not guilty, you said?
not.
Bro, we're about to deport you back to Vietnam where they need you in the
That's
trees.
professional
Say
opinion.
is the
From
Need
what
you
I've
in the
seen.
trees.
But the
So
defense
he's
has done
like-
some good research.
Back in
that the
now.
prosecution has overlapped themselves with, I would
Fucking
say.
Japs.
So I think. So I think.
Hold on.
He's trying to win.
Hold on. Can I be like
Your Honor,
and signed a
Declan
contract
7
without knowing the
Vietnam.
contents
By the
of
way,
said contract
for an apartment he already owns.
Declan 7 Vietnam.
Can I be a little smart ass, please? Because
So furry in bikinis, bro. I don't want to see that.
I have a plea deal.
What is
and
it for?
That's basically being guilty.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
Your
did give
Honor.
up. They did give up, yeah.
No, he's a draft dodger.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
$14,999.
Did the defense say they wanted a plea deal?
Your Honor, they're a
They
draft
said they were
dodger.
willing to take
Willing
one
to.
after.
Okay,
Motion?
so alright, so fuck my smart ass shit. They're willing to. So have at it. I'm good. I don't want to. I'm
We
fat
were
as
not
fuck.
submitted.
Oh
My
God.
client just called me and he said $14,999 is available.
No.
I'm fat, bro.
No.
I ain't
Well,
paying
they
that
can
much,
ask
bro.
for a plea deal, but they didn't submit one yet, so I don't know.
Shut up, Zoom. Go back to Zoom call.
How about we just drop it at
I'm gonna have a
10?
nap.
I will just. I will just. If he
already
pays the
heard what I said.
15K, we will.
You've heard what I've said about
Hmm?
Let's say,
sentence. It's really up to you now.
we'll drop it at 10K just for him to pay the. Just to pay the.
I feel
With
like
10K so he can pay the back rent, and the 5K we'll take it out. That's from the damage he left.
Maybe, but they have to see that. We can't present that to them. They have to say it. Because we already presented how much we need. They
No,
have
we're
to-
offering a deal. That's a plea deal right there.
Yeah. Well, they have to say how much they can do.
God damn it, Zoom.
If they don't say it, then we can't present it. We can't accept, or they can't accept it.
That's a good question.
Pull
I
up the
don't know
Google
what you
definition. Let me grab my phone.
God,
You guys are.
this shit fool got. Let me grab my phone real quick. I gotta check Google.com law.
I'm gonna read him word for word the Google definition for senile.
You weren't able to prove that he's senile. It's not my problem.
Can I boop you? Let me boop
How
you.
the fuck was he fired from work twice? For taking drugs. He's senile. He wouldn't be able to work if he was senile.
Dictionary
Taking this one out.
Listen, Your Honor, with all due respect, he's guilty
of a
as fuck.
person
Oh
having
God.
or showing the weaknesses or diseases of old age,
That's a
especially
good
loss of
one.
mental
Yeah.
faculties.
Yo.
If you guys want, you guys can go
Basically,
talk
you're
about
doing
it
that.
for
Yo,
5 minutes.
Basically,
You guys can go talk about
Basically,
it.
he's
would
so
like a short recess?
basically he's so old
Yeah,
he can't
yeah.
do shit.
You guys can talk about it.
Very well. You may take a short recess to further discuss in case you want to add something.
Oh, whose head is out? Yo.
literally heard like most. Oh fuck! This happened to reset. I hate when I go on VR and change into shit. But okay, hold on. Is this actually right outfit?
How
Hold on.
old?
Wait, he wasn't guilty.
Oh shit, you're 15, bro. Stay away from me. Shit. I found out this was 15. Get away, boy.
What do you mean?
Oh, get the fuck away from me. I'm not trying to be no tech gangster over here. Shit. Get the fuck.
You started this shit. You started this shit. You started it. You fucking started it. You started that shit. You started it. You started it, dumbass.
Motherfucker says EP15 taking
This
game.
is true.
Yeah, I am, bro. God, bro. My whole bio was literally the fucking Star Wars
There
trilogy.
was also a lot more
take back my fucking boot,
evidence.
and nope. The
Yes,
fuck
yes.
out of that shit.
But if it's one charge, you wouldn't need. How many pieces is that?
Well, about 4.
That shit back.
4 pieces.
No, there was
Takes one
5. There was
charge.
5. There was 5.
I'll take it.
So it's 5
Um,
pieces. Personally, if it's one charge with more like paying taxes or keeping your house clean, you wouldn't need that many to prove it, I would say.
Now that I see that you're 15,
I believe
I'm sorry, that was a lot of
about
hate.
half of
I
it
should've read
is
more.
proof
I'm
of
older
drug
than you. That's what the
usage,
fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
and being fired from the job due to
Go
unsafe
back to the cage.
practices.
Very sorry for
Yeah,
That
the
fact
internet
was
activity is just how they
printed in
pay
the opening
through
statement.
the app. It's called Fuck Your Account or something. And then
Yes,
the
the bank account
yeah,
showing that he did have the money.
he fucked up someone's arm.
Yeah.
And the bank statement
He did
showed
have the money
that
to
he
pay,
had the
so wouldn't
money.
that be tax fraud then?
I'm sorry.
Did he declare that money? By the way, did he declare the money?
That's
Yeah.
not an apartment. We're not gonna go
He's
there.
Aye. Okay.
Again, son, I'm sorry for that, though. You know, not my cup of tea.
I think my decision is gonna stay a wee bit the same.
My cup of tea ain't
But
no
it's up to
fucking
you now,
tea.
since it's a tie between me and
Yes.
Zim, Mr. Zim.com down here. Fucking always high on fucking drugs.
Nope.
My bad.
All
My
right.
bad. My bad.
No, the fucking
After our short recess, does anyone else have anything else to add or say?
Your Honor, I have one thing to say. He's guilty, Your Honor, on everything. On everything, Your Honor, he's guilty. Period.
Mr. EP is
Yeah.
a witness, so he has no
Yes.
on the guiltiness or innocence of my client.
Yeah, but you were.
Huh?
You
What the
I
fuck
would like
did
my
I
own
do?
client as witness.
Alright.
Your Honor, he already
Say that again,
denied
sir?
witnesses.
I would like
This is
to call
not
my
witness
own
stage.
client as
This is not
witness.
witness stage.
Falling over.
You would like to call your own
Witness is,
client as a
No, you
witness?
can't do that.
When
You
this
can't
is
do
over,
that. He
Help me
already,
up.
he already
Yeah.
bailed that.
The chances were all
Help.
and done.
So,
Help.
Okay, adios.
Help me up.
I got feel over too.
yeah.
Yeah, that's that.
Smartass here.
Oh, look.
Yeah, sure, I don't care. I've never been judged.
Federal rules of evidence within witness testimony, if you call the defendant as a witness, both sides will have to agree, and most likely, prosecution will not accept it. So therefore, calling up your defendant as a witness is basically you saying "fuck you." We think.
Again, I'm an 18-year-old with 0 law experience. How the fuck would you think I know that?
I'm 21. I have no law experience. I just do this for fun.
And I'm just saying, I literally don't know shit about law, and I'm just going off what I know from YouTube shorts.
Popeye, sit down, please.
No, I
You
watch
too?
shorts about this movie about a lawyer.
Hey, sir. Hey, sir.
2 different ones.
Which one?
2 different movies. I never got the title. Kept trying to find the title, never worked.
You
One of
should
the
watch
lawyer
Shorts.
was
job
also the
watching my
actor
video.
from this
I saw
Netflix
he
series
was in
about
court,
a
and I was like,
criminal
excited, I'm
called
gonna be a
Reddington.
lawyer.
Skeleton
I'm gonna
in
be a
the
lawyer.
cage.
And this other one.
Dude, the fact that this guy couldn't hold himself up in housing court tells me a lot about him, okay?
Search the blacklist.
Skeleton.
Alright.
Your Honor, can we get this over? This is fucking housing court. It doesn't
It's
take that
like
long.
a criminal FBI working with most wanted man alive series.
Hey, look it up. Alright. So,
Please,
I
everyone,
have
sit
not.
down. Sit down for the final decision.
May I go in?
Zoom,
Thank
I will
you.
destroy you. Anyway. So I have not been told that you wish to take a plea deal. You said you were willing, but you have not since said anything. So I'm gonna assume
I had claimed that we are willing to
did?
take a plea deal
Yeah,
if
they said
it's the
willing.
only
And it made it
option
publicly
available.
known
Motion
that
for
my
what?
It's not the
client,
only option.
or the client of which I work for,
In
would
which
be
case,
stated $14,999 instead of $15,000.
No one's gonna take that. That's no one's gonna take
That's
that.
a fucked up plea deal. All right.
That's
I mean,
just
$1 less.
that plea deal is
money's money.
bullshit to the fucking defense.
I doubt that you want to take that plea.
Crazy enough.
All right.
I'm just a little devil, so don't
Take the
kill
deal.
me.
It's a good deal.
Okay, I really think we should hit
It's
this
not
up
a good
because
deal. It is
we have people
$1
waiting
less
in the
in your
jury
price
that have
per
been waiting
mile.
for a fucking good while.
Well, I
All
don't know
right,
how you're gonna win
so
this at all.
I'm gonna get off.
yeah, fair
I
enough.
don't know.
So this entire court
Yeah.
case was confusing.
Interesting.
Very. Just based on the amount of evidence kind of proving that Mr. Herbert the pervert over there, you know, didn't follow through and also has a blatant drug history. Give that back. I will have to go ahead and stop
shit.
it.
Is that a
Zena,
gunshot?
I will kill you. I will go ahead and say I find the defense guilty.
And what are the...
Yo.
Oh,
you did.
they
You
will
did
be
very good
forced.
defense.
You got the
You did,
key,
you did very good. I'm not even
Hey,
gonna lie.
man,
With
yeah,
the
have a good
experience,
day.
you know, you did very well. Did very well.
Hey, you got the
That's
key.
okay.
A pickle
I
nickel.
didn't even do anything. I just said you.
Fist bump.
So the key?
Imagine not even sponsoring your own law firm EP.
I bet you can't get it back to me.
You totally did. Totally.
Alright.
Thank you, man.
I'm carried.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Alright.
Oh, I did
Everyone
my best.
currently within the court, go ahead
Look at this
figure
here.
out which
Everybody
part you
join
would
the
like to
Renegade
take
Law Firm. We do
before I
questions at a
open up
time, and we
the gate
you know,
for others to come in and participate.
we kind of teach people how to do court. If you guys are not like caught up to speed on how to do everything, I can teach you guys. I'm really good at this. For housing court today, I was just kind of fucking around, you know, having fun. But yeah, don't forget to join the Renegade Law
I fucking
Firm.
lost. I did not even mention signatures. Did not mention a date. I did terrible. My first time.
That person's glitching. Either trying to glitch. Yeah, this person's
I would like to
glitching.
be the client on the prosecution side.
What's up?
Very well.
Okay, I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright.
Alright, let me get okay, if you guys enjoyed that, then make sure to follow or subscribe or whatever, I don't know. This case was really fucking easy, honestly. It was like, it should have been done a long time ago, but here we are fucking talking forever. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this kind of shit, then make sure to follow, because I do it all the time. And I don't record all the time, because, honestly, it kind of weirds me out when I know, like, somebody's watching me. Anyway, that'll be all. Yeah, peace.